We all yearn to do what we love and get paid handsomely for it, right? True livelihood, to be able to show up every day doing the actions you enjoy. For example, providing your beautiful, deep work for others and them being so appreciative and paying you for that beautiful, deep work. Yes, I dream of that for you as well. I want that for you. But how do we get there? Well, as solopreneurs, or as I like to say, soulpreneurs, soul expressed entrepreneurs, there's such a wide variety of actions and projects we need to take in order to get to the state of being able to do what we love and get paid for it. Well, for example, there's the need to grow a true audience of people who just naturally resonate with your energy signature and who understand and believe in your beautiful deep work. The task of building a true audience, there's a lot of different moving pieces and a lot of things to do. There's also the task of creating your offer, which has a lot of moving pieces, including, creating a website and all that stuff. So there's a lot of things to do before we get to the stage of being able to do what we love and get paid for it. So my question is, how are you treating that journey there? In other words, why not love what you do? So do what you love is actually an aspirational statement. But what can happen today for you is to love what you do. To bring enjoyment, can you believe this? To bring enjoyment to what you currently must do so that one day you can simply do what you love and get paid for it. So what that means is that you must be willing to lean into the hard stuff. The stuff that you don't, when you started your business as a soulpreneur, you didn't think, oh gosh, now I have to learn these social media platforms. Oh, I now have to, fix the technology on my website or my automations or all these different things, bookkeeping or whatever that as a solopreneur you're right now doing yourself before you have enough money to outsource all this stuff. By the way, even if you have enough money to outsource this stuff, you'll realize, I really shouldn't be outsourcing because I really didn't know what was required, unless I did it myself and understand the overview of what's effective as a technologist, what's effective as a marketer, what's effective as a finance person or whatever. In the beginning, it's just wise to understand what's effective in these different functions of business. So it's still wise to learn it yourself. I do everything myself. I mean, the only things I outsource are the things that I could easily and effectively do myself. I know the process really well. And when I outsource it, I'm a very effective delegator because I know what is effective to do there, rather than being, I don't know this area. You go ahead and do it, and you trust somebody else to do it well. Okay, so back to the core message here. How can you lean into the hard stuff, the difficult stuff? Rather, why is it difficult or hard? Do you realize? It's because you have a natural avoidance towards it. If you accepted reality, if you embraced the task, then you will bring your genius of finding joy in that task. I believe you're a genius at it, but if you are only willing to accept so-called the hard stuff, the things that you don't want to do to build your business, you consider that the hard stuff. Well, it's simply stuff to do. And it's simply whether you want to embrace that task and that project. And when you embrace it and say, I will accept and find a way to love this, to bring love to this, to bring joy to this. And if you can do that, you will have mastered the art of loving what you do. And if you love what you do, you will do it long enough and build enough skill to then be able to do what you love. I hope this message makes sense. I hope it inspires you to be willing to embrace, to accept, and then embrace the various tasks on your journey towards your true livelihood. All the things that you didn't think you would have to do or that you didn't think you could love to do, you can. Consider it. I look forward to seeing if this inspires you, if this helps you, and if you want to comment below on an example of a task that you don't naturally love, but you will learn to find acceptance and then to find an embrace and a partnership with that task where you can bring your virtues, your values, your deepest values into the moment of that task Doesn't have to be done quickly. It can be done gradually, step by step. But how can you bring breath and spirit and values into that moment of that task so that you can learn to love it? Because then you can then be consistent and get really good at it, to then build a business where you can simply do what you love. I hope this is helpful. Thanks for joining me on this journey.